is this video, is he going to say that he had sex with Raven Simone?
Um, I don't think he's. I think he does, but it's how he said that they had sex is what's really interesting.
This dude's gone downhill.
Hey, um, he's had some rough moments, but everybody kind
Hmm.
of goes downhill. Just like right here, you see Marilyn Manson. He literally looks like Nicolas Cage.
All I
And
see, oh, there we go.
let, let me see.
Look up Beans from Even Steven. Look him up now.
He's definitely had a glow up.
he's
So,
he's balding.
dude, look at Marilyn Manson right now.
Marilyn Manson got canceled like 2 years ago, right?
Did he?
Yeah, for something. I don't remember what it was.
Dude, so like back in the day, he was like super skinny and weird and doing his thing. And now
I
he's
get
just
it.
like kind of weird. Like he's definitely an odd guy, but it's like
Back in the day, I'd hit it, but not anymore.
he's still performing, and that's what's rough because it's like watching what he's become.
Who are we discussing?
Right now, we're
Marilyn
just
Manson.
talking about Marilyn Manson, how he kind of looks like shit.
Oh, you know he's from Canton, and that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I did work for his family one time. They're like normal as hell. And after I was leaving, my dad was like, "Oh yeah, that was Marilyn Manson's family." I was like, "Bro, you should have told me. I would have nerded out." So how was the house hunting?
So
Hunt?
that link right there in the Discord, I'm putting an offer on that.
Oh really? I'll look at it later. I don't want to dox your new house.
It
Though
does
that
look
would
nice.
be really funny. But that's cool. I'm glad for you. Is it just that piece of property or whatever you're talking about?
No, this is an actual house. That piece of property actually went pending last night,
Oh, I see.
so I didn't even get a chance to look at it. Which it was a very low chance I go to, or I get that anyways. But no, I do like this house. It just came on the market yesterday. Went and looked at it. Like, no, check it out. Like, uh, click on that link and check it out.
Well, I'm recording right now.
Check it on your phone.
Okay, I'll just cut it.
Yeah.
Well, it
Look
doesn't
at it.
matter. We're putting in the offer today. If they accept it, then
Oh, really?
yeah. If they accept it, then it's like the house is mine pending inspections.
Well, that's what I mean. You don't want the millions and millions of people who watch
Hmm.
this and listen to the podcast to show up and be beating on your door. Say, Hunter,
Right.
Hunter House Hunter
Exactly.
out here.
You want to play some zombies, say?
Um, yeah, I wanna record just a little bit and then yeah, I'll hop on.
You guys gonna go for the Easter egg again?
Uh,
Good choice.
I wanna like at least get to like round 15 and warm up before we go at it. But let me
Kill
That's
all
check.
actually what I'm doing
Hanover.
right now. I'm just in a space land.
Okay, I like this. Oh, the interior is really nice.
It's all new.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was a rehab house. Like, they rehabilitated it. And then it's got a single car attached garage and then a three-car detached.
Hunter, when you
Hunter's
say
dream house.
rehab house, I think we have two different definitions.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
rehabilitated house.
that wasn't my first go-to in my head either.
I was like, yeah, they had to clean all the scabs off of the walls, but they did a pretty good job.
I hate
Yeah,
you.
it's a little bit of the Oriana house. refurbished.
uh, yeah,
Okay.
Hunter's been house hunting. He's been going out with his rifle and his stand, sitting in the middle of the street because they can't tell him to get off of public property.
You guys are kind
looking for the perfect house to snipe. Bring home, gut it.
How else is he gonna find them deals?
Right.
That could be a move. You go and just set up a fucking stand with a rifle in front of somebody's house every day until they move out and then buy it.
It's
That
my
is pretty
property
cool.
now, boy.
That's what we call house hunting around here. Know what I'm
You
saying?
you could get any house you want with that strat.
True. Big
And if
fact.
people are trying to, price you out, then you just continue sitting there. That way, nobody will buy it. So they come off their price.
Dude,
You put fake
if they come
landmines
and
right in
say
front of their
anything to you,
driveway.
you flick your cigarette butt in their eye, blow their, you grab their mouth and blow the cigarette smoke up their nostrils. And you shake them around a little bit and you let them think about it if they want to try and tell you to leave again.
You grind your teeth
Yeah,
and you
just
blow the
take
calcium
the
in their
long
face.
drag off the cigarette, blow it at them. You sure about that, boy?
Oh yeah, I forgot that we were gonna talk about our superheroes. Did you guys make up any superheroes?
Calcium,
No.
man. He grinds his teeth to
Yeah,
dust and blows
calcium.
it
No.
in his face.
Okay, you can take him from me. I liked your name, the Grinder.
The grinder.
He grinds his teeth and gets stronger from the calcium.
Villains in the grinder app blows calcium in their face.
My teeth have grown back before. It's okay.
God
He was
damn it.
bitten by a radioactive shark, so his teeth grow back.
I'm trying to think of the one that
At one point, I can't remember what it was, but I think I did come up with like the perfect superhero, and not just because of this, like in the past, just thinking about it. It's like if I remember correctly, I did come up with like a god tier superhero idea.
hit us with it.
I don't remember it. It's been so long.
Maybe it'll come to mind after you hear some of these golden ideas that I got. So, the superhero is just, he's a good guy, but he's okay at everything. Like, he has every single skill in the world, but he's okay at it. He's not good, but he's a good guy.
Jack of all trades.
Like, when he parks, he's kind of crooked, he's a little bit on the line.
Average man.
He's just okay. He's okay. You know?
He's at the shooting range. Sometimes he misses the shots, but not always.
He would possibly get his ass beat by a 15-year-old. You know? But if you're like, hey, can you crack this code? He'd be like, yeah, but it's going to take a few hours, but it'd get cracked, you know?
I wanna see a superhero that's like every other day, very good, but every other day, very weak, small, has to go in hiding every other day.
He has like cystic fibrosis every other day. He's just got to go
His
be on
bones are paper.
on a ventilator. Stick himself in an iron lung. They show up and they're like, you're so super yesterday. They're like, just wait.
Give me one day.
I also, what was the other one? They're the super villains now. I'm gonna wait to unveil the one that's gonna be the mastermind, but the one is just Chad. He's
Just
kind
Chad.
of, that's his name, is just Chad. They pull him out, he's a very attractive guy. Backwards baseball cap, cargo shorts, red shirt, definitely a surf logo or something on it. You know, rocking out, doing his thing. 6'3", looks like fucking Logan Paul. just kind of doing his goddamn thing. But
Tom V listening to Limp Bizkit.
he never washes his hands properly and always fingers girls with dirty fingernails.
Just giving just UTI man.
The true
Yes.
villain.
He's just constantly giving, and he's so irresistible. The girls can't stop but to let him give them a venereal disease.
I don't know. UTIs aren't venereal, are they?
Isn't the vagina? Isn't that what venereal
Oh,
means?
it's not a disease. You know, a UTI is just an infection.
I don't know. I'm dumb. I didn't learn that when I was in health class. They didn't teach
Well,
me
you
that
know, a
much health
UTI is
stuff.
basically it's just a yeast infection.
A urinary tract infection.
Well, I've gave plenty of girls that. Maybe I'm Chad.
I am Chad.
Stars on his villain arc.
Ba 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 da 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 da. Let me just swoop my hair in front of my eyes and
Hit enter Seinfeld music. Bow, 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 bow.
bow 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 bow. Fuck you.
Or what's that other one where it's like, bana 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 bana
Mumford
bana.
and Sons.
It's Sanford and
It's
Son.
something. Yeah, Sanford and Sons. Mumford and Sons is the band.
Mumford and Son. Bum,
That
bum, ba, da,
that's a
ba, da,
cool
ba,
band.
da, da. Dude, this is gonna be the best podcast yet. Is us just sitting here talking and about random bullshit and just making noises, singing these songs. And I swear, if you try to copyright this, that's gonna make it canon, and you better put us in the actual song.
Yeah, put us
Gonna
in
make it
Sanford and Son.
canon.
Ba 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 da ba da ba da da. But for my final villain, the mastermind, alright? His name is Syndrome. He talks like this.
I hate you.
But
Syndrome.
Stop. Why the fuck are you watching like a fractal video?
because this is what my brain looks like. My cerebral cortex has evolved beyond what any of you can comprehend. But
You
I
want
do
those?
still have a speech impediment.
Neurons are firing a million times a second.
When people hear syndrome, they think that one really popular one. But it's just a reoccurring, uh, a reoccurring symptoms of some sort. And that's what I have with my speech impediment and my big old massive brain.
You know what one of the best superheroes is?
What's
It's
that?
Hancock. Ain't
Hancock,
nothing better than him.
a
Yeah.
homeless superhero.
Yeah.
Dude, it's
Talking
like
about shoving one dude's head up someone's butt, his
if
head up
you were
his butt.
really like, cause he's like acts like he's a bad guy, right? Cause he's like, he's misunderstood and he's Will Smith.
Hmm.
Um,
He's
He
but
misunderstood.
slaps comedians for talking about his wife.
dude, like he acts like really mean and awful to some points, and he just like, why wouldn't he go bully somebody into letting them stay in their house? You know,
Because he
just
doesn't want to live in someone's house. He's Hancock.
dude, he hit the domain expansion. He's like, the outside is my house. I got
Uh-huh.
I got the biggest house, motherfucker.
If I had superpowers, I would be homeless too. I mean, you could do whatever you want.
What superpowers would you have?
Um,
You
huh.
only get one, okay? What would you have?
That's a good question.
Hunter, do you have an idea? flying, going invisible,
So that would definitely be flying. Would definitely be high on my list. But I love flight.
going
You guys
through
are both pussies and
walls.
don't like flying.
Twice a day, you could do some quick math off the top of your head.
Shut the hell up, Luke.
That is
That's
about it.
that's a
It is
good
on the table.
that's a good superpower. Only twice a day though. You got to handicap it in some way. That's too strong otherwise.
It's too strong. Flying, yeah, that's fine. But quick maths? Oof. That's a powerful, powerful one.
Flying, but you can only fly if you turn into a human-sized fruit bat.
Oh no. I think teleportation would be mine.
Well, and I guess
But
that's like the debate with flight is how fast can you fly?
well, I also think like what if I teleport into a lady or something and she explodes? Or if I teleport into a table and like the top half of me just slides off, just
It, it's the whole Ant-Man thing. You get really small, you go up someone's anus, and then you expand to regular size.
dude, I could
Yeah,
go
same thing,
Ant
dude.
Man.
Ant-Man could have just fucking murdered Thanos.
Dude,
Uh-huh. He could have went up his butt.
or super speed. I don't know if you've seen The Boys. There's this one dude who just like runs through people on accident sometimes, and there's one point he like punches a guy in the chest like a fuck ton until he basically explodes, and then drags him to, and then he drags another dude to the streets.
The best superpower is being Adam Sandler from Click. That's
You,
the best superpower you can have.
okay,
Untouched.
I know what superpower I want. I want to have all this. The superpower have all the superpowers. And you guys can't have that superpower because I took it already.
I have it so you can't.
That means if we fight, I'm gonna win. I'm like the big bad now. I am the big bad. That's why they call me
Yeah, I'll tell you
Syndrome.
what.
I have
Even if we do
outthought
become
this.
famous on this podcast, Sai's gonna be the one that gets us canceled.
I have outthought all of you. Every scenario has run through my brain. Why would we get canceled over me having a speech impediment? That is
This
something
is
that makes you. Why are you deflecting? Why are you
this is where
deflecting? Is
I
it be?
say, Sai, no, you can't do this. This is bad. And then as soon as the video stops rolling, I go, all right, that was pretty epic. That was awesome.
And you guys just want to put it on me because you guys are deflecting, and as soon as I start saying something that actually hits home to you, you try to say the same thing about me. But in fact, you are the ones who are stuck in a mental labyrinth of my own creation.
What?
You are the
Okay.
rats in my rat race.
I am the puppet master. I am pulling the strings. You are merely just pawns in my game of chess.
Mimsy!
God damn it, Mimsy!
I'll tell you what, if we're gonna get copyright strike, it's gonna be because of South Park.
Why would they do that? They believe in free expression and stuff. Now we
They're
can
for the
start doing
people.
some Disney impressions, and boy, we'll be there. You guys know how to do Sora from Kingdom Hearts? So, holy
You can only
shit.
do Steamboat Willie, which I don't think he talks.
Steamboat Willie. I We should look up a video of Steamboat Willie sucking cock, cause it's got to be out there now.
We
Oh
should just
god.
play the Steamboat Willie the video on repeat. We're allowed to. There's
We
nothing
are.
stopping.
They can't stop us now.
Jack's Films actually, he uploaded a video a couple of days ago where he just reacted to the Steamboat Willie video, and it was pretty funny.
Sounds
Sniper
pretty
Wolf
quality.
style.
Uh-huh.
Gotta love it. But if you want to see real life supervillains, Hunter, say this Orlando Brown clip. Sorry, you know me. Gotta make it a ritual of eating shit on the podcast.
Little mukbang.
I'm gonna. This is the before, everybody. Take face, because I'm gonna blow up like Nikocado Avocado, not in the right way. I'll still be getting fucking 60 views on a video and be 800 pounds just screaming, "You did this to me!" Posting it on my own Facebook wall, just yelling into the void.
Montana, you know what I mean? Yeah, okay, great. That's it. That's what they own. But no one's to say that
This is
you won't go take
when it
pictures
gets
and
good.
do a Miley Cyrus photo shoot.
Come the
Bounced from window.
fuck on, dude.
When you go in Target, you're gonna see Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
But then when they run out, you got Miley Cyrus. I mean, and he was so basically they piggybacked each deal, and that's how she made so many meals. You know,
A lot of meals.
how's Raven? How that feel?
Oh yeah. Well, speaking of Raven and Mickey Mouse, you had that line in No Fear.
Yeah,
You know what line I'm talking about?
yeah. Tell Minnie Mouse to suck my sack like Raven did when she was black. And when you hear that rat-a-tat, I suggest you niggas scat.
That
Fuck. Isn't he in fucking prison?
He's been arrested a few times. I actually think he did another interview just recently. He's been blown up. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's in prison.
Look it up.
I'm in a zombies game, so no.
Oh. Wow. Hunter, #1 podcaster. He can do it while playing zombies. I'm just fucking with you. I'd be playing Power World if I wasn't sharing my screen. Or if I could stream it to my... Which, speaking of, can I stream it to my phone? That would make this podcast, like, perfect. Luke can run Rune Light. I'll watch this. But, yeah, you see, that was a little out there, a little aggressive. Some lyrics, you know. I also like how he keeps aggressively licking his lips.
Yes, I taste wonderful.
Dude, they probably taste like ham or something the way he's licking them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just that.
Just that.
Just that. Yeah.
So
you know?
what do you mean to say, like Raven did when she was black?
I mean, I told you in the first interview. I mean, she gave me, and then I gave her some. I do, yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, my boy.
Chris Hansen.
What do you think about that?
I'd say he can't make that up.
That must have been some good stuff because I've never had any bop 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 doo wop yeah doo
No
wop
bapa mau mau?
wop doo yeah. None of it. I've never had none of it. And again,
Si's never gotten that bapa mau mau.
dude, that aggressive lip lick right there. I love it. I don't know if we need to go through more of this video because that's the main part I wanted to show you guys. We can try to find some more Orlando Brown stuff. Oh man. him getting kicked out of a restaurant 4 days ago. On the street getting kicked out by his roommates or whoever's letting him stay at him. Like, there's this one.
What the fuck is you on camera trying to act like you? Nigga, I'm the man, nigga. The fuck is you talking about, nigga? Nigga, I have a family van. You see the kids? It's all about the kids. When you stick your dick in some vagina, I was telling him about the vagina. Now when he sticks his penis in some
Man,
vagina,
what a millions fucking
and he
you talking
busts
about?
his nut inside of the vagina, then he'll have children. Like I have children inside of me. I'm a man.
Where the fuck the
Stuck
millions
my
at,
penis inside of the vagina, and I spend millions on my children. Not your lies.
You spend millions on your children.
Yeah, man.
Man, you got an iPhone 5. Fold.
Because my bitch bought it, that's all she could afford. Don't you hating on my bitch? You hating on my bitch?
What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Honestly, you could play a game. Did Orlando Bloom say it, or did Birdman say it?
Orlando Bloom's the dude who played fucking what's his face?
Orlando Brown. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, he was in Pirates
Orlando
of the
Bloom's-
Caribbean.
Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean, dude.
Yeah. Orlando Brown or Birdman?
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's think of some quotes. They're all gay.
That's a 50-50.
Actually, that was a trick question because they both have said that. Definitely.
Got to get the cobwebs out of my brain. You said that.
Honestly, they both probably said that too. Both before they hit some duster. God damn it. Let's see. Trying to think. Yeah, I stabbed it in the wall and I told her that if she kept talking to me like that, that's exactly how I was going to stab her in the neck.
Yeah, that's also a tough one. Directed at Leslie? Maybe.
This is
Perhaps.
a Birdman quote.
It started off on who said it, Orlando Brown or Birdman, but I definitely know more Birdman quotes than Orlando Brown. So I think we're just gonna start talking about Birdman and him abusing his mom.
Not Leslie.
Well, it was a back and forth, so it's hard to be like, oh, like I guess it is abuse, but it was kind of like in Dragon Ball Z where like one pushes the Kamehameha into his other one and like meets in the middle and it's just pushing back and forth.
Which one who is stronger?
They for sure had a love-hate relationship, but with no love.
Dude,
A hate relationship.
my favorite is when he was off those research chemicals and they're driving down the road and he didn't tell her that he was fucked up, but they were coming around a curve and he thought they were going over a double yellow and he opens the door and jumps out and tucks and rolls. And
No way.
dude, for real.
Like Simone was very fucked up on something.
Oh, dude,
I've never heard about that.
I laughed so hard because I was like, man, what in his mind is just like, I am not saving her. I'm not going to try. It's every man for himself. And I'm out of this fucking car.
Oh, goodness.
Bro, it's so good. He, did you ever
That's
hear
so
about the
funny.
Leslie tipping?
Yes.
That was a good
Leslie
night.
too.
We were just playing Call of Duty like 2 o'clock in the morning. He's just mad because that's just that was his default setting. He's just pissed as fuck, sitting there just like, ugh. Especially playing games. He'd be going like 20-3 and going, God damn it, and throwing his fucking controller every single time that he died. And one night we're playing, he just goes, you know what, guys? I'm gonna go tip my fucking mom. And we didn't understand what that meant at first until we go and we hear some commotion and shit. And he comes back and he was like, yeah, I just tipped my mom. We were like, what does that mean? He's like, I pushed her out of the fucking bed. And she had a high sitting bed. It was like one
It
of
was
those
not
that
low.
was like waist high and or above, you know? So he just pushed her off the fucking bed
Like 2 in the fucking morning.
while she's in a dead sleep. And just walked away. Oh my gosh.
Leslie.
Dude, his masturbation schedule used to be wild too.
What?
Dude,
What do you mean?
so he was the one that got me to masturbate. And hold up, pause. Before
That's kind of sweet.
it was just like
Put you in a corner. He said, "You gotta do it."
he shoved my face down into a puddle of cum. He's like, "You see this? Why haven't
what
you
you're
done
gonna do."
this? Did you do this?" And I was like, "No, I've never done that before." And he goes, "What? You little queer?" Sorry,
Never
bullying
played with
me.
cummies.
Dude, he goes, "Why don't you lick up that little puddle of cum, you little bitch?" And as I lap it up and look him in the eyes, he says, "You need to jerk off. You should do that. It'd be cool. Do it now while you're licking it up."
Simone forced me.
Why are
No.
these my friends?
No, he did bully me though. He found out because they were all talking about like masturbating, and I was just like, "Yeah, I've never done that." I was like 13 years old, and they all just started busting my balls and let me have it. And I got suspended from school after fighting the albino kid.
The Murph.
Yeah, after fighting the albino kid, I got sent home and I had nothing to do. And obviously, I'm like mad. I'm so all pumped up. I'm like, I'm gonna jerk off. So I went and I turned on Last FM and went to like the really hot girls on there, like Tila Tequila's page and stuff, and was looking at their pictures and literally harmed myself because I didn't know how to masturbate. I was like, I know you pull on it, and I'm just like,
I know how to pull it without ripping the shell.
dude, yeah, you gotta
What is
use
it?
somebody
What's that quote?
else's mouth. Would
I
you
know
be
how to
able
pull
to
it
show
without
me?
ripping.
I'll show you guys who's the boss of this gym. Let's go. Oh man.
I remember Simone wanted to start a band, and I'm pretty sure the name of the band was Wake the Leslie.
Yeah. It was all gonna be deathcore, and every lyric was gonna be "Wake the Leslie." Wake the Leslie, wake the Leslie, wake the Leslie, wake the Leslie. Dude, we had it planned out. It was gonna be dope. Dude, him calling cigarettes Leslie's as well. And do you remember his explanation? I'm sure we all do because it's just burnt into my memory. I'm sure it is for you guys as well.
Nah, I don't remember.
He called cigarettes Leslie's, he said, because I love the thought of burning them and they're killing me slowly. I was like, God
He's
damn,
like-
dude.
The way he talks about his mom is like a boomer, like boomer jokes about their wife. Like the old ball and chain, the old Leslie.
Yeah. Well, nowadays it's scary because some of the old boys were saying they're all fucked up off some acid one night. And he's just like, yep, can't wait to have myself a wife and kids. And he's like, when they come home, You know, grandma's always going to be there. It's going to be nice. And they're like, wait, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, I figure I just always live with my mom because, like, it'll be easier. Plus, grandma's always be home, be somebody to take care of the kids.
Imagine
And,
Simone having kids.
dude,
Oh, they would be little devils.
this thinking about him getting in screaming matches with his mom and
In
just
front of their
like
kids.
Sitting.
hip tossing her through a glass table in front of them. God damn it! But that is so funny though. What was it? Taekwondo that he was a black belt in?
Yeah, something
I
like
think
that.
so.
She was like, here's all the workout, like all the creatine, all the supplements you need. Here's a bunch of workout equipment. Let's get you a black belt. Now I'm going to emotionally abuse you until you fucking fight me. Like, she wanted a battle. She had been, like, since birth. She's like, oh, yeah, this is going to be a good one.
She was setting up the perfect suicide.
No, dude, she was being a sensei. She was training him, making him stronger, molding clay into bricks, and turning that brick into a diamond.
Simone was playing checkers while Leslie was playing chess.
Exactly. She had it planned out from the beginning.
Man is a diamond. Let's be real.
Oh,
There's
God.
no one in the world quite like him.
There actually might be, and that's kind of scary. There are a lot of people like him, and a lot of them are in jail because that thought that he has of, like, I should just go murder my mom, that he says, no, let me just go smoke a little weed instead. They don't have that little, I'm gonna smoke some weed. They just kill their mom. And then they normalize themselves from that. They're like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. That was fucked up. She emotionally traumatized me, but I'm going to become a better person. Instead, he's stuck in this constant loop of, we're good, we're cool, and then just blowing up and being like, God damn it, I'm going to murder her one day.
He is a ticking time bomb.
But do you want to buy some of his so we might as well, if we're going to talk about him, what is his website?
Something
It's
Crystal
Akron.
Connect.
Yeah, Akron
Akron
Crystal Connect.
Akron Crystal Connect? Or wasn't it Quartz Connect?
Or Quartz Connect, yeah.
Yeah, Akron Quartz
Yeah.
Connect. Go get some overpriced headpieces, stuff that you
Definitely not marked up.
definitely
fucking-
not marked up bowls and grinders and stuff. Definitely not. You can get it at the
Definitely
most-
not
Podcast
gas
is
station
brought to you
quality.
by
Yeah.
Akron Quartz Connect.
But you guys can go support them if you guys think this is funny. Because
Spend to the Not Murdering Leslie Fund.
yeah, I was gonna say,
You-
make him a bunch of money. Try to support him. Get him to move to Florida, away from his mother.
Use discount
The
code
Save the Leslie
Birdman.
Fund.
Use discount
Discount
code
Leslie.
actually entertaining to get 20% more into his account and get him out of there faster.
You get to pay 20%.
And by
more.
that 20% is a markup on you. You're paying an extra 20% when you use our code so that you can support him more. Because we ain't doing no
And
discount
save
codes
Leslie.
around here. We're at that level yet.
Save the Leslie Fund.
Save the Leslie. Wake the Leslie. Don't murder the Leslie Fund. Yeah, you can
Endangered
also...
species.
You guys can go start a GoFundMe for us. For the band to be created. Wake the Leslie. Luke will be the one-man band. He's going to play guitar, bass, and the drums. He's going to have a loop station, and we're going to make him go at it. Then it's going to be me and Simone recreating screaming matches between him and his mother on stage.
Honestly, I'd listen to that if it was on Spotify. If you could recreate them one to one, it'd be crazy. It'd be like a throwback in time.
Just, I want you to die. I wish you were aborted.
I don't want to leave Noah's yet.
Dude, no, he'd always be like, yo, I'm gonna call Mama Bird come swoop, dude. He would be hanging out for fucking 20 minutes. He's like, yo, I'm gonna get Mama Bird come swoop. That shit used to crack me up, because we're like, dude, you want to get out of the house, you want to get away from her so bad, and as soon as you do, you're like, nah, this ain't for me, brah. I need to go back into the fucking, like, it's like those movies where they have the old blacksmith that's like
So do you think Simone's like
and,
a mama's boy, or is it just like Stockholm syndrome?
I think he's just inevitably sitting there rolling the ball up the hill. Who is that? Or no, he's Ouroboros, constantly eating his own ass.
What?
There's like the snake that's constantly eating himself. And it's his cycle of constantly wanting to be home, but wanting to not be home, to abusing his mom, grinding ESO, selling gold to kids, and then trying to convince everybody else that that's the way to get rich.
Sell quartz.
Sell quartz, yeah. I was going to say, you can also support him by finding him in ESO and buying his gold. He's grinding, my guy. But he will scream at you, which I've heard him scream at people this before, and I quote, you can't, what was it? You can't do the raid if you can't PvP, bro. You can't do the fucking raid.
He's right.
You can't do the raid if you don't PvP, you fucking losers, bro. You losers, you scum. You think you can just be in the same lobby as him? That's what it's going to be. It's going to be Simone with the ego. He's trying to give himself superpowers. And he does. He makes himself the smartest man in the world. But then he starts talking like this. And his rage becomes unbound. And now he must not only kill his mother, but kill everybody in the whole world. And that's how I, Simone, have become Syndrome.
If it came out that he was the Antichrist, would you be surprised?
I don't think I would, honestly.
I don't think I would either.
Yeah, I wonder what he's doing now. We should check in on him and see what his new job is.
Is he not working at that place anymore?
No, he got fired.
Aw.
Yeah.
Bird flew the coop.
Yeah. The old
Mama
cuckoo
bird.
bird. And it wasn't because his mom called the cops on him while he was working, like when he worked at Subway. It's funny is it wasn't till the 4th or 5th time at Subway that they were like, all right, listen, we can't have you coming here and getting arrested like all the time.
I need workers, but like at what cost?
Yeah. I mean,
5 arrests.
When I'm getting food at Subway, I expect my sandwich to be interrupted by, some cuffs being slapped onto their wrists.
I expect the workers to be like scared they're getting arrested every second.
I was about to say, I'll arrest them. I'll jump over the goddamn counter. Did you
If the dude
just
making my sandwich isn't like potentially getting arrested as soon as I leave,
dude?
I'm not going to eat it.
One time I worked at Subway for a while, and there was only one time, which is actually my first day. I was like ready to swing on this guy. And it actually makes sense because afterwards, like after that shift, this dude came up and was like, "Hey, you want to smoke?" Because he let me deal with this and take the brunt of it. This old man walks in. I do the whole spiel. Oh, hey, welcome to Subway. How may I help you? And he looks at me, he eyes me up and down, and he goes, "Oh, don't you know?" I'm like, "What the fuck? Don't
You
you
didn't know?
know?" I was like, oh, sorry, no, I'm new here. What kind of bread could I get you started? And he goes, "Tuna on wheat." And I was like, "Okay, tuna on wheat. Put tuna on the sandwich. Okay, sir, do you want this toasted?" Looks at me again. He goes, "Come on, man." I was like, "You want the provolone?" Oh, before that, I asked him about the provolone. He was like, "Yeah, I want the provolone." I was like, "All right, sounds good." I was like, "You want this toasted?" He's like, "Yeah, I want it toasted, you dumb son of a bitch." And I was like, "Oh, excuse me, sir." I was like, "Sorry, I'm new. It's my first day here. I'm figuring things out. You need to be patient with me." And I was like, "You want any veggies?" And he tells me he wants lettuce and tomato and a little bit of oil and vinegar throughout him literally leaning over the counter, like, yeah, yelling at me in my face, like calling me a dumb son of a bitch, telling me I need to, like, uh, get respect, that I need to do this, that, and another. And the whole time I'm taking a smile, and I get to the point I finish the sandwich, cut it, and take off my gloves. And I told the dude in the back, I was like, "Hey, you need to go ring that motherfucker out." And then the one guy, he had watched all of this and did nothing. And that's the dude I told him go ring him out. And he was like, "Bro, I thought you were going to swing on him." I was like, "Yeah, I was about ready to, but I'm glad that everybody's just gonna sit back and be like, okay, this is cool." Like, that's why I hate fucking customer service, because, like, people are such assholes. There's some entertaining things, like every single person pronouncing Chipotle sauce in a different way, but there's a lot of stuff, like, I think we couldn't accept bills over a $20 bill, and so sometimes I get some fucking heat over that. Prices going up. They would fucking old people would come in and motherfuck me, and it's like, dude, I just tell them straight. I'd be like, "Hey, I'm paying the same prices, and I think it sucks too." But they just want to tweak my nipples and give me a hard time.
I don't remember too much from working at Burger King, but it wasn't fun.
See,
I
Burger?
remember cleaning up. I had to clean up a milkshake like in one of the bathroom stalls. I was like, who is out
Is it an
here drinking
actual
a
milkshake,
milkshake?
or are you just telling yourself it's a
Yeah,
milkshake?
no, it was a milkshake because it was pink. Unless there's something real wrong with them, but the cup was there too. But I'm just thinking, like, who's drinking a milkshake while they're taking a shit at Burger King? Like, where's your life going?
who spills their milkshake while taking a shit at McDonald's? Oh,
It was
that's
either
funny.
shit or piss. It was the woman's stall. So either way, they're sitting down. Like, how are you spilling your milkshake?
My my favorite thing. So I always tell Maddie, I was like, I like to have a you know dominating presence. A presence, when I walk by, people are like, he could do something. That's why I became a welder, because I want people to know I'm a few bad days away from creating Killdozer over again. I'm ready to go there. I also believe in, like, if you give me bad service, I may leave you an upper decker. And then I may also come back. So, you're going to be sitting there questioning, was this the guy that did that? But you're going to have no proof. Because how are you going to prove that? That I went in there and took a shit in a place that his shit wasn't supposed to be. And then
I think that's a dream of every man, is just to upper deck something or somebody.
Did you do it at the house you were looking at today, Hunter?
Should
You
have.
really should.
Really should have asserted the dominance there.
you really do.
No one would
my
buy
house.
that house.
This is my house now.
They go and flush the toilet. They see like poop just coming back up. They wouldn't buy that house. That's one less competitor for you.
True, dude. You
That's
could
all I'm
go
saying.
and do like the Step Brothers skit and just like ruin everybody else's chances or even any thoughts or semblance of wanting to actually want the house. Like go there and be
And you
like, there
probably get
was
it
a
for
bunch
cheaper.
of children suicides. Like it was kind of like a Jim Jones situation.
Fucking Heaven's Gate.
Well, it was the Jim Jones situation, but it was just he messed up and he left the Kool-Aid on the counter and he came and all the kids of the people had drank it first, and after that he was like, okay, everybody, let's go to the island. Like, what about the kids? He's like, oh, they're gonna hang back. This is the house that you guys are trying to buy, you know? So you could tell them. Or you could just take pictures there of, like, you doing really disgusting things to the furniture or fireplace.
Didn't Will Ferrell dress up as like a Nazi and he was like watering the yard next door? Just
Yeah.
waves over to the people.
And then fucking John C. Reilly was in a KKK outfit across the street.
It's so dumb.
Yeah, I love it. I like the one where he's blue-faced dead laying there and he's holding him and he's like, give us some space, he died last night. So good. I forgot
Will
where I
Ferrell's
was going on with the dominating presence, but that's the part of this being the most entertaining podcast is we are idiots.
That's the attention deficit autism that comes from us.
It's the stream of consciousness of three people that have no idea what is happening. Even though we've sat here this hour or so, or quote unquote, however long I decide to make these, of this block of entertainment. That sounds better. This block of entertainment that is given to you, we've prepared for hours. We sit here, we rack our brains. We say, how do we give you guys the best, the very best podcast in the world?
5 a.m. before we record, I stand at the mirror in the bathroom and I just start screaming. I get in the zone. I get pumped.
Yeah, he started screaming. I started screaming too. I say, let's go. Let's go. Now,
I start calling myself Leslie and Birdman.
Now, I have to do it. I have to wake up 2 hours earlier because of the time difference. So we're all up in sync screaming in different parts of the country. Rumor is if you stand in the middle of where all of our screams meet, your head will explode.
The trifecta.
You'll feel too much power and too much awesomeness.
Too much autism.
That's
It'll overwhelm me.
That's why we can only give this entertainment to you in a virtual manner, because any other way it would be like you staring into the face of God. Or scratch that, because that is just underselling it. It's more like in Indiana Jones, where they open up the crate and all their faces start melting off. That's what it would be like if you had us talking.
It's something close to that. Not exactly.
Like if we were all in the same room, it would just be destructive.
Oh, wait.
It's a little more than the crate.
That'd be why. There's only 3 Hasselhoff locations, right?
Yeah. Way to just railroad our segment. What? Oh, well, yeah. There's 3 David Hasselhoff locations.
Okay,
And
so yeah, never mind. That explains why the Hasselhoff location isn't there. I have him out on the map at the moment. Okay.
in that
I'm
Infinite
doing like
warfare enjoyers.
I'm about to try the Easter egg. But I just finished the last city com.
God
But-
damn
What
it.
round are you on?
Who, me? What round am I on?
No, Honor.
19.
Bro, you're gonna go for the world record?
Whoa. That's like crazy.
I wonder if there's like world records kept for like longest rounds. I'm sure there is.
Yeah.
They're for the highest.
There's definitely, some sweat lords that go out and do that shit.
I've gotten to
It seems
60.
like a fun thing to do.
I've gotten around 60, but once you start getting around that high, it starts getting to be like hour long for the rounds, and it's a little ridiculous.
Yeah, that's just like Balloons Tower Defense. Once you get to like level 100, you start slowing down the phone or computer that you're on. You're gonna brick it.
See, that's where most people end it, is round
Processors.
100. But
Processors just can't even handle it.
Uh huh. Man,
With-
I love me a good Balloons Tower Defense game.
who doesn't love a good Balloons Tower Defense game? The
If
most...
you were
Sorry. The most recent one that I was playing, I got into, was the one that's the Adventure Time one on mobile.
Oh yeah, I play BDT 5. It's on Steam, and there's like dailies and stuff. It's fun.
Oh, shit.
You
Balloons
get
Tower Defense 5, huh?
BT. There's a
Yeah.
6th one now.
I think 5 is when they started rolling out like the heroes, and those
Yeah.
are kind of fun. They make it really easy.
Let me look up what Balloons Tower Defense.
All right.
Yeah,
what am I?
You
Balloons
get,
Tower
like-
Defense 6.
Do I need
You
to
get
wait
like
anymore?
5 sun gods. You're slowing your computer down. I'm pretty sure I have 5. I don't think I have 6.
I don't want... All these are like tips and stuff. Never mind.